Hi guys, welcome in this new video. I hope you're doing well. I'm so excited for today. We are doing something kind of unusual. We are creating this box that you have just in front of you. So this is a tutorial. If you are interested, please stay. So now I'm showing you the measurements of the main piece, which will be 9 inches by 11.5 inches. So I'm cutting that right now, and then you will score at 2 inches and 7 inches on the small side. Just don't pay attention to some of the score lines that are on the paper, because I did them before doing the video when I chose my measurements, but some of them I got them wrong and changed them, so that's why you see several score lines, but don't pay attention to that. And then you will on the long side score at 6.5 and 8.5 inches. So you will score 2 times, as you can see on the video. So yeah, I hope it's clear enough. Now I'm just folding the paper so it's nice and pretty. I couldn't find my folding thing tool, but anyways, I did it with my hands. It works as well. So all the measurements will be down in the description box as well if you want more, so that you can just pause the video and go down below if you want to do it slower. And now I'm just cutting the little square shapes so that it makes a nice box, as you can see now. So this is how it should look. I hope my explanation is clear enough. I'm so sorry, I've never done this before, so I'm kind of new at this. Now I'm just cutting the central piece, the kind of separator, that's 7 inches by 5 inches and 3/8. And I am scoring on the long side at 1 inch and 6 inches. I'm sorry if the image is quite blurry. My focus was struggling, but now on the small side you are going to score at 4 3/8. So I hope you can see that, and yeah, so score there, and that's what I'm doing right now. And so this piece will be the kind of separator in the box. I hope it makes sense. In the middle. So now I'm just cutting the corners so that it's nice and pretty. I don't cut right on the lines of the score lines. I just cut it in a little bit in so that it's prettier. I hope it makes sense, but I hope you can see with the video. So this is how it's gonna look. This is very approximate, but yeah. And now I'm just taking a measurement. So I'm doing a mark at 3 inches on the back side of the box. I hope it makes sense. I hope you understand. You will understand why later I'm doing this. So just do this mark. And now I'm taking a plate. I'm sorry if my head pops up. I'm not used to this, as I told you. So I'm just taking a plate and doing this round shape. I didn't use a compass because I feel like everyone has a plate in their house, so you can relate to this, whereas a compass, not everyone has one. So that's why I used a plate, and also because I was lazy to go get my compass. But yeah, so, and then now I'm just linking the edge of the round shape with the mark that we just did before at 3 inches. I hope it makes sense. Again, just look at the video. I hope it makes sense. And now I'm just cutting everything, chopping, because we won't need so I decided to make it like a round edge, but you don't have to do that. You can keep it square if you want. I just think it's prettier and it gives something, but if you want to keep it the way it is, of course you can, there's no problem with that. So now I'm just cutting everything. And this is how it looks, and how it should look. So yeah, and now I'm just cutting this. I'm just tracing the round shape on the middle part and cutting again. So now I'm showing you the measurements for all the layering pieces. Again, they will be in the description box if you want to have a look and more time to have a look at them. So now I'm just gonna cut everything. So you don't have to do this step if you want to if you don't want to make it. I decided to do this because I wanted to make it sturdier, but if you don't want to do this step, you don't have to. Also because I used cardstock, white cardstock, as my main piece, you know, for my base. But if you want to use directly patterned cardstock to make your base and not do any layering, you definitely can. You don't have to do like me and do layering pieces. I just think it's better because it's gonna make your box sturdier and prettier, and I just think it's the best way to do it. Anyways, so now I'm just cutting the pieces. So in total you have 5 pieces. I'm just showing you the measurements again. They will be in the description box. So you have 5 pieces exactly. Be careful also when you're gonna cut and glue everything. If you have a way in the pattern, like if it's, you know, it has a way, so do be careful with that, especially when you're gonna cut those edges, because I again decided to make the round shape. So yeah, this is how it looks. Now it's all cut it out. And now I'm just gonna, for those pieces on the sides, I'm just gonna report the marks so that I can cut it the right size with the right angle. So this is what I'm doing right now, and this is how it looks, how it should look. So yeah, this is what I end up with. So if you do make this tutorial, please tag me. I would be so happy to see what you've made. Yeah, it would be a great honor to see if you recreated this. So this is what you end up with. I decided to stitch everything. So yeah, this is how. So now I'm just gluing the base together. Maybe, I'm just guessing, maybe you could definitely glue all the layering pieces before you put the box together. Actually, I think it's better, but I didn't do that. But you should, I think, definitely glue all the layering pieces on the box before you put the box together. And I did the opposite. So now I'm just putting the box together. I'm just gluing. I'm using hot glue because I didn't have any tape left. I was in a short age. It was terrible. So I had to use hot glue, but I definitely don't recommend because, you know, you have to go very quick and it's not practical at all. As you can see, I'm really struggling. I'm out of frame and it's really not fun. So yeah, definitely use a tape, that would be, or glue if you like it. I just don't like to wait. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm using glue, and I will regret it later because I don't like using wet glue when I have such like big projects. I like to use tape, and I didn't have tape, so I was sad. So use whatever you want, just be careful because hot glue, you have to go fast, and tape, you need to have some in your stash, and glue, it takes long to dry. So now I've just put the middle part This was out of frame, so I decided to cut it off the video. But you basically glue the sides and the bottom part in the middle. I guess it's pretty easy. And then you just have to glue the sides, so that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know if you paid attention, but I stitched every layering pieces. I think it gives it a nice touch, and I put a shaker in the front. And yeah, that's it, that's finished. So it's pretty easy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.